Hey sexy babes, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I don't know if I can get through this because you can probably tell I'm like groggy as fuck. Like I'm so sleepy and just like, ooh, I don't know if it's because I didn't get quite enough sleep last night, which I know I didn't because I was up until like 6 a.m. and awake at 10, but whatever. I'm on these meds, cyclobenzaprine, Flexerol, those house pills, muscle relaxers. I thought I only took 1.5 this morning. Like just before 11, and it's after 4 now. I don't know if I took it even the 1.5. I don't even know if I took them at the same time. I think I took the half a little later. I don't know, but I've taken 1.5 lots of times, so I don't know why I'm so. It usually doesn't have this effect on me. It might be because of the sleep. Anyways, this funny story. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this story or not because usually when I tell it, I'm just laughing my ass off. I just cannot stop laughing because it's really stupid. Like it's even thinking about it, so I don't even know if y'all are gonna get the story, even if I try to tell it to you, because you probably won't hear it because I'll be like talking through laughing and you won't even know what the heck I'm saying. Because I've tried to tell it to people before and they're like, yeah, I don't really know what you were talking about. It was like a big story I told and they're like, I'm not sure. I didn't catch a lot of that because anyways, all right. Whenever I don't know what it was, but it was some years ago, I guess like I smoked a joint or something and then I got really high. I'm just thinking about it. See, I'm not going to be able to say it right. I can't. Okay. Shh. Okay. So it's like I panicked and I had to call an ambulance and stuff. So it's not funny. It's not. Oh my God. Because I thought I was going to die. But yeah, you would be like, why are you laughing over this? Yeah, that lamp is broken. Anyways, I can't. I got really high, smoked some joints, and I don't know, but I was really high that night. And all of a sudden, I don't know how it got to this point, but I started like saying words that weren't actually real words. Like I was making up my own words or something, but these words had too many consonants all in a row and no vowels. I don't know what these words were that I was making up and saying to myself because I was all alone. So was I making it up in my head? I can't remember, but somehow I'm like, and I was like, I just figured out that's how people create new languages. That's how languages were created. They just, I don't know. But I was saying these words that aren't even words, and they were just having a lot of consonants all together. And I was trying to say them. I must have been trying to say it out loud because it was tripping me out and my tongue was getting all feeling weird. My tongue was tripping me out because it was too hard. I'm gonna snort again. Oh my God. Okay. I can't. Okay, so I'm like, I'm sorry. So I was trying to say these words of a new language, maybe, I don't know, but I'm like, I kept trying to say them. I must have been trying to say it out loud. It couldn't have been in my head because in my head, why would my tongue be having a problem? You know, I must have been actually trying to speak these words. Whatever they were, I don't remember. But then my tongue got really sick or something. It felt wrong. It was like something was wrong with my tongue because it didn't feel right. It felt wrong and it felt serious, like dangerous. It felt dangerous that my tongue was trying to say these words with too many consonants in a row. It didn't feel right on my tongue. I needed vowels. So I started tripping out and I got really scared. And then I had to call an ambulance. I thought I was gonna die. And then they got there. I couldn't even call an ambulance though. Because I had this phone. It was called a Magic Jack. And it was like an internet phone or something. And it was like a really cheap device you bought. And you hooked it up to your internet or your computer or something like that. And it let you use a cheap phone line through the internet or something. I don't know what the heck it was. It called the Magic Jack. Anyway, so with that, there was no 911 service. You have to pay for that with your regular phone usually. And so I couldn't even call an ambulance, and it was like midnight or later, and I had to call my mom in another city where she lived and been like, Mom, I don't know what I even told my mom. But I thought I was gonna die or something, and just had to get her to call an ambulance, and so she did, and then they came. Oh my god. See, this story is so old, I've never been able to tell it properly. It's so dumb. Okay, the ambulance people came and I had to tell them that I got really scared because all of a sudden I thought I could make up my own language. They just looked at me like I was a complete fucking retard. I was just like, I started getting really scared because I thought I could make up my own language. Like, oh my god. Have I smoked any of this yet? I think I had a puff. I didn't smoke anything until I started this video, so that. I thought I was gonna die because of my tongue. My tongue couldn't say my new language. My tongue couldn't speak my new language, and it felt really dangerous on my tongue. So I had to call an ambulance. They had to come check me out, and I had to just sit there telling them this fucking story. Like, it starts off with, I got really high, and then I thought I could make my own language, and I thought I was gonna die because of it. The fuck, man? What the fuck? So I had, by the time they got there and everything, by the time I told them the whole story, it kind of, as I was saying it kind of leveled me off and made me come back to reality. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is that? And so I was, at the end of it, I was like, I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to go to the hospital anymore. Has that ever happened, do you think, to anybody else in this world? Who thought they could make up a new language, got really high, thought they could make a new language, their tongue had problems speaking their new language, and that felt dangerous to them, so then they tripped out and thought they were gonna die. Do you think that has ever happened to anybody else in the world? Do you think? I kind of feel like no. I think I'm the only one. Should I put hashtag relatable? Because I really don't think it is. What the fuck? Seriously. What? Did you even hear that story, though? Did you hear what I was saying? Did you get it? I guess so, because I did repeat it like multiple times. Got high. Then, I don't know. Somehow I don't know how it started, but I was just like, I don't know what was coming into my head to make all these letters come together. I don't know, but I was high as fuck, obviously. So anyways, after like 15 minutes, I sent the ambulance people away, and they're like, well, I apologized to them, like, I'm sorry. I think it's just because I'm high. I think I'd gone too high. Off of weed. Maybe the weed was laced. I don't know. Anyways. Whew, I'm like, I think I'll be okay. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called you or something like that. And they're like, that's okay. Just if you have trouble coping again, you can call us back. And then, see, I don't know if this is two different stories, because also there was something to do with taking a pill and capsules, and I kept it in my mouth for too long before getting up and going into the kitchen and getting a drink, because I took it when I was sitting in the living room and I didn't have a drink, and I went to I don't know, I must have been watching TV or something, and I sat there for a few minutes with it in my mouth, and it says, do not let them dissolve in your mouth. So that, because they started dissolving in my mouth, made me feel like something dangerous happened because of the warning saying, don't let that happen. So it freaked me out, and it felt like the pills were like spiraling around, like in the back of my throat, spinning around it like this. And it felt like my tongue was spiraling around, like my tongue was going to go inside of me, and I think I had to call an ambulance for that too. Of course, I was probably really high. Yeah, because it was at nighttime. I took my meds always at nighttime before bed, so yeah, I would have been high. Bruh, I thought my tongue and I thought the pills, the capsules, like were spiraling around in my throat, the back of my throat, and then I thought my tongue started spiraling and going in and back, and bro, I thought I was gonna die. But anyways, I don't know which time it was that I called the ambulance, or my mom had to call, because both times I was the same house and the same kind of phone. So both times I have to wake up my mom in the middle of the night and be like, Mom, call an ambulance, I'm dying. It's not funny, but it's so funny. Okay, but anyways, Len, I went to sleep that night after one of those incidents, and all of a sudden, I guess I had a nightmare about it, and I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning, panicking, like oh my God, I'm dying. I had to call my mom. Mom, it's happening again. And that's what I said to her. And she was like, what? I don't know, but we talked for like a minute almost or something, and somehow I was like, wait, I'm starting to wake up. I think I'm okay. I think it was just a dream. I think I'm dying again. Can't breathe. Oh God. Oh my God. I can't remember how young I was when that happened, but oh my God. Whatever, I'm just gonna end this video. 11 minutes, 12 minutes. What do you think of that story? Do you think that either of those things have happened to anybody else, with the spiraling capsule around their throat and with their tongue spiraling and they're going back into their body? We're making up a new fucking language and thinking they're gonna die. Was it just me? Alright, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you could understand it. But anyways, love you guys. Stay safe and stay sexy. Babes.